What's up, YouTube? Hey, welcome out to Take a Hike with Jim. Of course, that makes me Jim, aka your boy YaKnow. And today we are in the very heart of America's newest national park, the New River Gorge. And when I say heart, we are. And there's the heartbeat in the background, the New River Gorge Bridge. What it's all formed around and based on right here. And I'm on the old New River Gorge Bridge right now as I'm filming this. And today's hike has very special meaning. They can't all be easy hikes. They can't all be hikes that we successfully complete. We have to give ourselves challenges. So today we're giving ourselves the ultimate challenge that we've given ourselves thus far. And we are down here in the base, the bottom of the gorge, and we are going to attempt to walk up to the rim of the gorge and back down. So stay tuned. This may get very entertaining. So like I said, welcome out to the page. Welcome out to Take a Hike with Jim. My name is Jim. And if it's your first time here, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And go ahead and hit that like, thumbs up button as well. Continue to support the channel here. We'd much appreciate it. But as I said, we are in the heart, very heart of America's newest national park, the New River Gorge, and I just walked straight into a daggone spider web. I am a firm believer that that is how Kung Fu was invented. Somebody walking into a dang spider web, right? So anyway, we are going to attempt something very weird today, right? They can't all be easy hikes. They can't all be simple walks. If we are going to do the Appalachian Trail, we have to test ourselves here and there. Now, this is something that I have wanted to do for some time. And that's walk the road to Fayette Station. Pretty good elevation, pretty good incline as far as that goes. And this will be, in my opinion, one of our first true tests. Now we're going to take our time and we'll cut the film on and off as we go, because this could be an extremely long video and we don't need that, right? Trying to keep the videos moderately decent. So I want to thank everyone that has subscribed to this channel already, and I want to thank everyone that continues to share and different things right here on YouTube, wherever you're sharing it to, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever. Maybe you're sharing it via email, I don't know. I want to say thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule and sharing the video. It means more than you know. And if you know, in the words of my name, you know. So we'll go over the perimeters of today's hike. As always, what we bring in is what we take out. If we bring in whatever, we take out whatever. We're going to take our time. We are not expecting, let me repeat, we are not expecting on our first attempt to be able to do this entire made up hike. So we get tired, or we feel like we need to turn so we can turn and burn for whatever reason, we're going to. Weather today is supposed to be in the high 50s, and in saying that, that's interesting up there. I wonder what those rock walls, obviously man-made. There's one there, there's one on up there. What their actual purpose was. Anyway, maybe a foundation for a home or a building or something. I don't know. Used to be part of the coal mine, so it's hard to say. But anyway, weather in the high 50s. We got a liter of water on us. We got our Sawyer squeeze, so we have plenty of access to fresh water at any time. And we're just going to take our time. We're just going to take our time and walk. And then we may venture off on a side trail here or there, maybe, I don't know. Because I got a feeling that this journey is going to be something all in its own. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes today. I'd also like to thank those who are donating to the cause. I appreciate it. Every single penny. I don't know if y'all can really see the rapids right there. That's called Surprise. These rapids right here, this is called Surprise when you're rafting the river. I forget the downhill drop and how far, but it is fun to raft. I'll tell you that right now. So anyway, been on that, raft it, great. So anyway, where was I at? I done forgot. Oh well, we'll continue on. The weather today is supposed to be cooperative this time of year. Around here, these parts, weather can change on a dime. Oh, I know what I was saying now. See, that's my hike timers kicking in. I get distracted. For those that have donated to the cause, I appreciate each and every penny. Now, you do not have to donate to this channel. You do not have to donate to the cause. I want to make that abundantly as clear can be made. There is no requirement for anyone to go to the Venmo or to the PayPal, think about starting a GoFundMe to donate. You don't have to do that. It is appreciated, and every single penny is getting rolled over into a savings. So when I get ready to go out on trail, I have that extra money. Maybe it's for food, maybe it's for lodging, maybe it's for miscellaneous gear, whatever. I want you to know once again that it's not mandatory, but it is very much appreciative. And going up pretty good size incline here from down at the gorge to here. Of course, we're taking our time, just doing the walk. We have to stop here and there, we do. Not all the hikes can be simple hikes. I want to get a shot of underneath the bridge here as we come up on it, if I can. Now, real quick, I don't know, learn something new every day. Get up around the curve, maybe take us a second break or so. I'm not even for sure the exact mileage today. I assume that we're gonna make it somewhere between 4 to 7 miles, I would assume. So we'll see. As we get closer, we'll do whatever. I had the camera pointed up a little bit, try to get some shots of the gorge, of the bridge. Today's gonna be a lot. That's the most dangerous animal out here today. on today's hike is in fact the traffic. So, how you doing? From the great state of Texas, drive the Texas way. Been there. So, the Lone Star State, home of the Longhorns and Matthew McConaughey. All right, all right, all right. Anyway, so I've never had the chance to do this, and it's a little bit crazy when you think about it. We get to this bend, we'll turn and set for a second, and yeah, keep on. Here's another one of those sink points that I was telling you about. This road, this mountain, will eventually come down. And when it does, they'll have to rebuild it up. And because everything underneath what I'm walking on right now is coal mines and mine shafts. Just is what it is. So we kind of made it up ourselves. Yeah, they do this thing called rim to rim every year. We've missed both of them. But as far as elevation and gain and mileage, I can't think of a better challenge than right here in the Grand Canyon of the East, as they call it, the heart of the New River, where the River Gorge Bridge lives. Then to hit this, it'd be nice. My original plan, and I'm interested to see the total elevation change. I know one thing, the Sky Goat hoodie, it's getting ready to come off very soon. I can't talk highly enough of the Sky Goat hoodie. I just can't. The Sky Goat hoodie is amazing. They don't sponsor me. They don't even know who I am. But it's amazing. I love this hoodie. Washed it for the first time the other night. Followed the instructions. And wouldn't you know it, it turned out exactly like they said it would. So, yeah. Feet hurting a little bit, but we are walking blacktop. We are walking uphill, so still taking our time. They're going to hurt a little bit. This is such a great test for us. Even like I said, you gotta stop and take micro breaks. You stop and take micro breaks. Take some pressure off the feet for just a second. Let that lactate acid get in there. Somebody posted on one of my videos when I was talking about my feet being flat-footed, having no arch supports, different things like that. This has been the second best shoe that I've had, other than the Speed Goat 5s. Speed Goat 6s suck. But These Ultra Olympic 6s have been real good. See any ratchets down there or not on camera. They've been real good. Oh, that's cool. Little rock, little tree coming up from underneath that rock. Wide away. So now we do have to worry about traffic both ways from this point to up around the curve. We have to worry about traffic coming down, traffic coming up at one point. So we'll see. We shall see. Much about traffic both ways. Just one way, right? Like I said, plenty of water with us. Still not really thirsty yet. Doesn't mean we don't need a drink. But as I said in yesterday's video, they can't all be easy trails, man. They just can't. You have to test yourself. If you're out here and you're getting ready for an Appalachian Trail through hike, find your gorge, find your challenge, find out what it's going to take to push you. Because you better believe the Appalachian Trail is going to push you. So far, all uphill. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. On foot, uphill. No pain, no gain, no main. Grand scheme of things, thought I'd be a little bit more winded. Not as bad. There's the bridge again. I would think that the cool part about walking the blacktop and walking the rim to rim this way, number one, don't gotta worry about being lost. Big black blaze, just follow it. Number two, you get in trouble, step back for a few minutes, there'll be somebody come along. Or if you had to use your phone or call out, get help, somebody's coming along. So, you know, just is the way that it is. This is all uphill. I think we're getting ready to hit the steepest of the grade. So we hit this curve. Right before we do, we're just going to make sure we're good. Physically, mentally, and we're ready to make this trip. I guess we should ask that. We stepped out of the car and decided to do this, right? Too late to ask now, Jim. You're on my bucket list for some time, actually, to walk at least one side of the gorge. The other side is not safe to walk. Roads narrow, people fly, as you've seen. It's just not safe. So if you're going to do it when it ain't rim to rim and when they ain't got it blocked off, now's the time. Now's the time if you're going to do it. And on the other side, not up the narrow side, this side is way more better than, like I said, the other side, blind spots, blind curves. I think this is the steeper of the two sides too, so you're gonna get a little bit more of a challenge. Other than my feet, we're feeling good. Let's truck on. And this has just been something that's been on my bucket list to do for like the last, temperature's changing. Felt that as soon as I stepped up here. Temperature is changing. For the last, something I've been wanting to do for like the last 3 years at least. At least 3 years. So the one year I really wanted to do it, I couldn't make the time. The next year that I wanted to do it, my medication was gone or wrong. Y'all all know the story there if you've been watching the videos, following along. And so this year, I feel really good. I feel like I'm in pretty dang good shape. So, yeah. I decided this morning, I didn't know where I was going to hike. And I'm preparing. I'm getting ready. This morning, I'm like, you know what? If the weather will just hold out, today might be the day. And the weatherman said, Jim, it ain't gonna get much better than today. I'm like, dang it, weatherman. Now I gotta. So that's where we're at. I always like this little cutout right here. It ain't that it's natural. People's probably chiseled away at it over the years or whatever. But it always looked like a mine entrance of sorts, even though it's not. So I'm gonna get up to the top. I think we're doing good. Heart rate's a little elevated. As to be expected with the elevation change. Getting a little bit overheated maybe with my layers. Need to take some layers off. Water and just rest and let that heart rate come back down a little bit and go from there. As you can see, like I said, people fly. So, got to be safe. Keep your head on the swivel, man. As far as distance and elevation climb, this has been the challenging one. I'm not gonna lie. It's not. And its training helps us a couple fold. It helps us as far as distance, elevation, and then it helps us as far as what they call pointless ups and pointless downs, right? So this is totally pointless other than training for the Appalachia Trail. Would I recommend it? Yeah, I recommend this. Good healthy walk. Good healthy walk. Keeping in mind, we got to walk all the way back down. So we're gonna level out for a spot right here, which is cool by me. Woo! Can't really tell. Rocks in the way a little bit. Rock climber's paradise up there. If you do decide to come to West by God and do what I'm doing, make dang sure you pick the right time of year. Fall and the winter, best time to do this right here. Not too hot, not too cold. You watch the weather. Don't gotta worry about heavy downpours and rain. Knock on wood. Don't gotta worry about severe thunderstorms. Knock on wood. High wind storms, knock on wood. So you're at a place that's pretty good. It makes for a decent walk, right? Decent walk. Whew. Go back over on the other side, let's see. A little bit of a waterfall trying to form back there from over the years. Be a nice little water, so well, not down there. I'd have to get back up in there a little bit to get the water from its source, because down there it looked like it had some copper and iron in it. And not only is it going to taste like sulfur and eggs, it's going to dye your hair, man. So you don't want that. And I'm pretty sure you don't want that in your water filter altogether. So, yeah, we got a nice little hike in today. Man-made hike. Man made the road, but we decided to make a hike out of it. And oh my God, I'm stoked. There's a reason I'm stoked. We, as of up here, are going to get some good views, and I'll check that out. Bridge Buttress Trail. I guess it goes up and you get a different view. Nice steps built there. We'll have to come and do that another day. I ain't doing it right now. Yeah, I guess goes up and gives you some kind of a side view of the bridge or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out one day, not today. Might walk up and see how many miles it is, but I can just look that up online actually. Let's get some views. From coal mining to rock climbing, the same geological process that produced the region's coal seams also resulted in a layer of sandstone, perfect for rock climbing. This layer is called Nuttall Sandstone. Has its origins in ancient formulation of the Appalachian Mountains. As these mountains eroded, a high percentage of quartz sandstone was left within the Nuttall layer. These hard in and hard out climb. Hey, how you doing? These hard in and climb terms, reliable sandstone cliffs measures 80 to 150 feet high and provides some of the finest rock climbing in the United States. Over 2,000 named climbing routes exist in the park, with even more neighboring areas outside it. So we continue to walk. We'll look at that up there. We've almost done what we come to do. Almost. Beautiful. Get us some overlook over here. And then, like I said, here in a moment, we start the journey back down here shortly. There's a couple little paths, little trails right there that go down. Maybe a little bit better view. Maybe on a different day. Right now, not so much. I think we got up around the curve is the main point. I think that's the second one. I think there's one more up around this curve. We're going to see. Yeah. And up here where that one rock's at, kind of gonna be where we stop our journey, and kind of where we stop our journey, get us a drink, and make the journey back to the bottom as we have made it. I don't know where that guy came from. That one guy, not him. Get some views. A little bit further, just a little bit. Pretty much where that car's at is our stop point for water. For the most part. Amazing. Spanning the gorge with the opening of the iconic new River Gorge Bridge on October 22nd, 1977. The challenge of getting across 876-foot deep gorge was solved. The bridge dramatically decreased travel time. A 45-minute winding down and back up suddenly became a 45-second trip across the top. This gave local communities easier access to work, shops, schools, and families across the river. This bridge is the longest steel arch span in the Western Hemisphere, and today the third highest in the United States. Enjoy the view of the bridge and one of the world's oldest rivers, the New River below. The height of the bridge is 876 feet. That's high enough for a Statue of Liberty to stand underneath it twice atop the Washington Monument with 20 feet to spare. There you go. So that's pretty cool. So let's get up here and let's read this other sign and let's take our water break and let's head back down. Hey, didn't we see a truck like that from Texas a while ago? Wow. So yeah, we'll go over to this rock. That's gonna be our set down point. And yeah, get some water, take a few minutes, rest our feet, head back down. Growth of an era. Mining town spun up among the banks of the New River. In 1873, the Chesapeake and Ohio Railway created a pathway for transportation through the region. Thurman, Kmart, Heidelberg, and Fayetteville, or Fayette, and other communities formed due to a unique relationship between the coal industry and the railroad. An era of intense growth began with coal and lumber shipments out of the region to industrial shipping centers for the first time, and amenities from outside the world became available to the residents of the gorge. Life busted in the towns for over 60 years, and the coal industry remained strong through World War II. The decline came with rapidly changing mining technology and alternate fuel options and changing transportation patterns. The shifted from steam to diesel power locomotives ultimately dealt the final blow, and most mining towns were abandoned by 1960s. How has the town you grew up in changed since you were a child? A lot. I ain't worried about the layers of history part. We could read it, but all right, so we've made it to the rock on which we are going to take our break, have our water. So here we go. So first time go, I was surprised that we actually made the hike, made the walk, our first time doing it. Health wise, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great, and we've done it in 57 minutes, all uphill. 57 minutes, all uphill. So that may not seem like a good number, and we're going to be editing this video way down, but 57 minutes from parking area to here, and now we got about another hour going back. Unless we find somebody that's like, hey, you want to ride? Hell yeah, I want to ride. but just joking. We need the training. We need the training. And this has been a bucket list for me. To walk up it, now I get to walk down it. That's another bucket list. The other side, gonna have to wait. It's just too dangerous, the other side. But I could say I walked this side, right? So all right, we'll see you back on bottom. We're going to continue to drink some water from our amazing amigo here. We're going to take off walking down the trail, and somewhere we'll go. So we got about another hour journey ahead of us, and going down, I'm hoping, is a little bit easier than going up. We'll see you on bottom. All right, so we made it back down to the bottom. Do a little bit of foot care. Water is cold, I can tell you that, but we're still doing a little bit of foot care after that. We walked right at 5.5 miles. I'm not sure the elevation changed right now. Dogs are barking, so we put them in the cold water for just a few seconds and dry them off and go from there. But yeah, I tell you, it was a good day for a hike. Man, it feels so good on the feet. It's nice and cold, but man, does it feel great on the ankles, right? I'm not even going to lie. That's a little bit of heaven right there, just a little bit. All right, so thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button right there. Give us a thumbs up if you've been liking the content here on the video. And as always, remember, right here on Take a Hike with Jim, I only got one more favor to ask of you. Take a hike, would you?